Last part, on the top right here is part of our site management area. Starting from the top in the blue area, you'll see your name, which is your account name, and also the link to log out. So after today, or any time that you're done with your site, please log out of your accounts. Below that, in the gray area, you should see a colored box or a square box that says private. You have control of the view of your site. By default, all your sites are private. So if your instructor were to go to your site now, it would require her to put in a password to view your site. So if you have sensitive material, you can put your site private, and what happens is they'll ask users, please enter a password to view your site. And then there's disabled. Say after you graduate here at San Francisco State, you're like, oh, I don't want people to find my ePortfolio. I don't want it to exist. But you don't want to delete any of the work that you've actually put into it. You could disable it. So what will happen is when someone views your site, enters your web address, it'll say, error, we cannot find that account. But you have the safety net of saying, well, I still have that account, so I could work on it anytime, and if I want people to view it, I'll just turn it on. And then there's public. That means anybody in the general public can see your site. It could search for your name, and you probably will pop up on Google in one of the top 10 lists, and you'll see, your site. So that's the differences of the security of this site. Also, some people have made the mistake of when they added a page, they had used some of these icons, which are next to the private. These are actually for new sites. If you look in our drop-down menu, we have about 12 or 14 sites related to one account. That, as I think Ruth mentioned it earlier, you can have multiple websites with your one account. But the great thing about how multiple sites is that you could use the same content without re-uploading, reinventing the wheel, basically. To do that, you would use these buttons here. So this is what this plus sign does. This plus sign creates new sites, and it tells you in the rollover text. So if you're not sure any icon that you use in the ePortfolio tool, just put your mouse over it, and it'll tell you in the little banner what it actually is.